Oh, welcome to Dogman Teepee Hunting, and if you're listening to this, it'll be on the Interdimensional Voyagers podcast. Um, and it's the end of the week, and it's Friday. Yes, Friday. So another week done. We haven't been about for a couple of weeks now because we've been up to shenanigans. So we've been investigating. Last week, Colin and myself were over at Cannock Chase. Time. Um, Found some very interesting stuff. Went on a lot of night investigations, and but we'll be showing that a little later in the show. Now, I'm going to bring Colin on. Okay, co-host. Let's have a look. Hello.
Hello, Phil. Hello,
Hey, how
everybody.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Not bad. Glad it's Friday. Been a long week,
Yeah,
as always. But weekend, 2 days to do what we want.
yeah. But well, that's it. Weekends here, so thank goodness. Which is great. You got anything planned this weekend?
It depends on weather. Somebody just told me it's going to be chucking it down, and I thought, great, I want to get out. I've just finished volume 5. I don't know if you know me, on YouTube. I wasn't going to do any more, but I've decided to do 5 more. I've had quite a few people writing, but yeah, I'm going to maybe start number 6. Hopefully, get to Dane's Dyke, maybe Sunday. I don't know, or late late Saturday night.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on weather. See what happens, Phil. To be honest, if he's
Okay.
chucking it down, I just will not bother going. Not, I mean, as you know, with us, I mean, camera gear and that don't like the rain.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, let's have a look. I'm just going to have a quick look at your
Hey, Keith. Good seeing him on here. By the way,
right.
as you know, I put a thing up on my YouTube channel with Keith, the German Cemetery. If anybody want to watches that, I quickly put it together in about 2 hours, so it's a bit rushed.
Okay. Yeah, I can see your I can see Cryptozoology Volume 5. I can
Volume
see that.
5, yeah.
Yeah, looks good. Globe Globe Crypt Cryptids Volume.
Globe Cryptids.
Right. Okay. All right. And um okay, that's cool. All right. I think the T's I think you've been pressing the D instead of the T.
Have I?
Look.
Oh, I have. Yeah. Hey, I didn't even notice that when I put that. I'm gonna have to change that.
Yeah, I
Hey,
would.
that's a heck of a mistake. I put it up. Was it last night? I think I put it up.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah, I was
be,
tired. Tired. All right.
yeah, I like the unsolved cryptozoology mysteries.
I'd use the AI to give me JPEGs,
Okay.
thumbnails. You know when it says generate, and you can get an AI version. So I let that do it, and that's what it comes up with. So I just choose them. Really, I ain't done them myself. The AI's done them.
Okay, yeah, well, still, do you know what? At the end of the day, AI is only as good as the information you pump into it. So,
It is. Yeah, you're right. That is true.
so take some credit from that, you know?
Yeah, the voiceovers are done with AI, but obviously I write a script and I put it into the AI, and it gives me a voice.
Mm,
uh, which is, it's quite useful, to be honest. So I keep a different voice, same voice type of thing on each one. So, but
yeah.
that just takes some doing, Phil, as you know. I've got to write a script, do all the research.
Yeah,
It just
cool.
takes hours and hours and hours, to be honest. It's
Yeah, there's a lot. I know it's very involved. There
Mhm.
is a lot. The production, of most things that go on here, it's it is involved with editing and putting it all together. And it looks like when you look at the finished article, it looks like it's a 2-minute job and you just flicked
Yeah,
it
it
out and
does. Yeah,
AI does it. AI does it, for you. But no, it's not. It's very
yeah.
much as we know. It takes a lot of doing. It
Yeah.
takes
I think I
hours,
saw it.
days.
Yeah, I was doing Megalodon, and I thought I'll just do half an hour, and next minute 2 hours had gone by.
Mm.
Time you've done 2 hours research, it's just flown by. It's But yeah,
Yeah.
things do take time, as you know, and everybody does appreciate out there. Things that we put together do take time. It's not all AI. I know some of it's generated, the pictures, but by AI, but the rest of it's put together by moi or
Yeah.
Phil on things that we do.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
do.
have to get into that and change that.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to have
Yeah,
a quick
sorry.
look at the comments just to see what we've got and who we've got on. Yeah, Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Um, and thank you very much, Dawn and Kate, for doing the moderation. Really appreciate
Yes,
that.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Thanks, Kate. Done.
yeah, Sasquatch sister. Um, Andy Penn. Hello, Andy. Thank you very much for making it. Top geezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, got Kate. Lovely. Did let's have a look at some of these. Let's have a look. Email. Dope. I like.
Why don't I use, sorry, I've just seen Ready Steady Retro. Why don't I use my own voice? Because
Yeah.
I hate it. I really hate it. When we do podcasts and somebody says, "Have you watched it?" I go, "Yeah, but I haven't," because I just can't stand my own voice. I
Yeah.
really can't.
No, it's
That's it.
one of those. Yeah, I have trouble with your voice sometimes. I have to bring up Google Translate, Cole.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, and I feel sick every time you speak to me as well. Really, for something strange, isn't it? Really?
Okay, what was that Northerner on about? Hang on, let me get
Yeah,
Google Translate. What was he talking about? Yeah,
yeah. I can't stand my own voice. So I type it all out and I do a script and I put it into sort of like AI, and it gives me the same voice that I want every time. So
yeah,
I'm
can't
happy with
fault
that,
that.
and people are happy with it. So.
We got Keith Aston as well, which is really
Yep.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And thank you once again, Keith, for taking us round. It was lovely of you to do that.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And thanks for my hat back. I lost my hat. He sent me it back. It was in the car. Yeah.
Bless him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we have also Ready Steady Retro. Thank you very much for joining. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just having a little look. Excellent. Right, okay, I'm going to bring on our guests. We've got two guests with us. We've got Larry Luttrell, who's been on before. Interesting guys, you know, he's part of the Wrangler group in the States. I'm going to bring him on
Fantastic group.
first of all. Hello, Larry.
Hi, Phil. Hi, Colin.
Hey, Larry.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm doing all right. It's Friday. So.
Yeah,
That's what
can't
we
beat
like.
it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sucking back a few booze and just relaxing. Not me. I just
Mhm.
thought maybe you would.
I was
I've got a
chatting
coffee.
with Daniel this morning.
Oh, were you?
How was he?
Yeah. Me and him's going to start a Dogman research group, just me and him, and share stuff with other people.
That's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Is that on Facebook? Is it going to be on Facebook or is it going to be on YouTube or?
He hasn't decided yet. He's looking into other platforms. Facebook is kind of, they're doing away with their community chats, and they're back to their old things of censoring stuff, and a lot of stuff that gets posted in the groups is getting flagged for no reason
Yeah,
at
we've
all.
come across that, haven't we, Phil?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Right, I'm going to bring our other guest up now. You know him, you love him, Louis Sanchez. Hello, Louis.
How you doing, brother?
I'm
Yeah.
good, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Hi, Louis.
Nice to meet y'all.
I'll get the names up for people because the names aren't up. That's my fault. 1 minute. I'll get it up so that people know who they're watching. There we go. Right, Louis, explorer and survivor. Very much so. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very much so. We've got quite a history together now. We've known each
Yes.
other quite a while.
Yeah, been a while. Ever
Um,
since I came back into the States from Mexico.
yeah, for sure.
traveling up.
Yeah, and for anyone that wants to know about Louis' history and stories, it's quite it touches nerves of sadness, a lot of sadness in his life, uh, and also hope, an awful lot of hope, and he's a very strong character. Once you see the stories, I'll put them in the description so you can have a little look for yourself. The man's got a very strong conviction, very strong faith, and he needed that to get him through to where he is at the moment. Don't know what that was. Yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't. Yeah, no, yeah, no. You think it would, wouldn't it? Usually, I don't up to it, but no, that wasn't me. No. Usually, I'd go, yeah, but I'd be quite proud of that one. But no.
Well, you have sound effects, Phil.
Yeah, no. I've got no sound effects. I've got my sound effects. They're at the ready. They're holstered.
Because I just got a message and then it's just like I don't I still gotta figure out how to stop that because sometimes on my recording when I'm climbing up the mountains I'll be talking and all of a sudden a message comes up and I'm like, wow, I just don't.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw your video and then I was watching it and I've gotten into it. I got into you and then all of a sudden it me like that. Like,
I can't get it to stop, and I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna get another like a like iPad or something to where I can document everything and then download them because it's getting annoying.
If it's Android, what you can always do, if it's an Android phone, swipe down from the top and it brings down a menu and then go for it. It should have privacy, so do not disturb, or let's see a tab button come up. Another way you can do it is press the volume key down and then you'll see 3 dots at the bottom of the volume key. Press that and then you'll have all different volumes, one for media, one for casting, one for and just adjust those if you want. That's another way of doing it.
I'll try to adjust in a minute when we get off screen, that way I don't.
But yeah, I've got my special effects sounds here already. Yeah, that's great. I love that one. Okay, they're ready. Yeah, as soon as Cole says something, I'll hit one of them.
Yeah, thanks.
I know how much he enjoys it.
Yeah, that's my sound effect, a train.
Oh, you do? Do you like the train?
It's like Larry's. Yeah, Larry has a train going by you, don't you? There you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm gonna play a Actually, let's first off let's Louis.
Yes, sir.
Recently, you messaged saying about you found a well. Can you explain what you found? What exactly? Because you're in the mountains, aren't you?
Which one though? Like during last year or this just recently?
Hang on, I didn't hear that. So it's a bit.
I found a well. What on August 31st? My birthday.
Mhm.
It was funny that weekend. Everybody showed. I mean, it was weird. People showed up at 3 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, when we haven't even had no visitors for like for almost a year. One of the ladies comes out of the car and says that she had a a visit, and a lady all in white showed up and told her she was, and when she got here, said that she was in the right spot. And after that, I went up to like Crestone, and I went up the mountains to pray, and found, and been doing a little bit of studying in the area, and I found, you know, hill structures that were kind of like pyramid like. And while I was going up there, I found some cave system, and then as further as I went up, on my TikTok, you can see where I was sitting there praying, and on the rocks, I found one of them old England crosses. And then around the area, I started finding more statues of lion figures and stuff like that. So, and most of the stuff were like a crystal kind of rock. So,
Mm.
you know, so that was on my birthday, and it's been hectic ever since my birthday because I haven't had no, it's I'm used to being alone and on my prayers and stuff, but all these people showed up, and ever since my birthday, it's like a whole different atmosphere, and people are showing up saying, people in need, and stuff like that. So we've been trying our best to help others, but now it's starting to have like we have a little base camp when I go up and pray, so it's pretty cool. A little posse, it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That's cool.
It's been
All right.
5 years.
Yeah, sure. I'll turn the volume down on that. Right, yeah. No, that's it. I mean, it's an interesting place because a lot of stuff you find is Aztec looking.
Oh yeah, part of the Stargate that I found last weekend had I didn't record it because I just didn't want to get too into detail because I want to go back there and look at it again, and that's what I'm about to do after I get off of this. But I didn't. It was like a lot of it has some of the stuff like what I found in the pyramids in the mountains of Mexico that I've discussed with you. And everything is it all has a similarity, similarities that I've been finding, and it's weird because I just go and pray, and something tells me to walk a certain way, and just like that one video where I'm telling you, I had a dream the night before, right before I found the Stargate. I had a
Yeah.
dream to follow the cactus, so I started walking with the cactus, and they made a line, and it took me straight up to up there, and right before I found the Stargate, I found a rock structure that looked like a wolf howling, like
I saw that. I saw that one.
the swirls, yeah, and
That's
Yeah.
kind of thing that's repeated throughout that whole thing.
yeah, everywhere we
Lot of
go, we
swirls.
find a lot of
Weird.
swirls. The what is it, swirl wheel, the native swirl wheel I've been finding in the mountains too. So
Yeah. I remember seeing that one. Do you think that it's something where, like with the Stargate, the configuration of the rocks in that valley, it looked like you're in a valley between two mountains. It
yes,
looked to me, or
I'm
by
like
a
in a
very
big
big
boat.
mountain.
Yeah.
Do you think that it might be something where it's waiting and it's waiting for something like, I dread to say it, Three Eye Atlas to come near?
Well, there's a lot of things I can say, but I think what really astonished me is like when I got to the Stargate, I was sitting there, right under the Stargate. And I sent you the video where there's a head of a dragon, and then right above the head of the dragon, there's an engraving in the side of the hill where it looks like there's a little tree on fire or a whole bunch of candles. So like and in this area, like we said, the Hopi and everybody have the Ute and all that have a story of a burning bush inside the mountains. So that's so. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's been leading me on a. I've been looking for. I cross-reference everything with biblically and stuff like that while I'm praying, and most of the stuff it's been just astonishing. Like especially like it coincides with what they found under the pyramids over there, and where I was with the elders, and they were teaching me how to do all the ancient pre-Hispanic rituals for healing and stuff. What we found there, and I've been climbing mountains since and praying, and everything's coinciding with everything that's been found in my prayers, and it's really really different.
Yeah. How you doing, Carl? I can hear you in the background.
Yeah, he's right here.
Good. How are
Wanna
you
say hi?
doing, Kyle?
My brother.
Yeah.
Where's
Hey,
he?
dude. In a while.
Hello.
He's somewhere right there. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
that's,
I'm
he
glad you two keep them well. I'm glad you two.
what do you call it?
That's wonderful.
We met about a year ago, kind of same in the same path, and you know, people that know me as I do have a lot of family, but I don't have a lot of family. So it's been cool to have a brother walk with me.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Been,
For sure.
been
And
doing this, you know.
it's a testament to your friendship that, because you in an RV, living close to each other in an RV like that.
Oh yeah, sometimes I'm gonna fish
Yeah,
a cup.
exactly. And if I had to live with Colin in an RV,
Would have killed each other by the end of the week.
yeah.
We nearly did it, Connor.
I could, yeah, I'd be banging my head on that wall behind you, I think, Louis. Yeah, repeatedly. Yeah.
But brothers, hey.
God bless him. Yeah, yeah. Right. Louis, thank you very much for sharing what you have. Appreciate that.
It's interesting.
I wanted to recap. What did you think of that, Larry? Did you get any of that?
Yeah. I like the paranormal world too. I've never seen a ghost, but I've had friends that seen them. And living up in the mountains where he was, or is, that'd be a dream.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, that's quite. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, it's a mysterious place, the mountains, and also, when you think, that I remember when I was in North Wales, they got what they called like big hills and mountains there. They called them Bryn, the hills anyway, and it's also you have to think to yourself, look, evidently, I don't know if it's true or not, but in the Great Pyramid of Giza, they reckon that if you go inside, that because of the weight of the pyramid, it slows time down. You're ever so slightly slower than somebody outside of the pyramid. I heard another thing as well. If you take an old blunt razor
It sharpens it.
yes, it sharpens it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lou, you were going to say.
It has been tested, Phil, and it does work, apparently.
How odd, Colin.
I know, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done it, but yeah, I have read these things being done in there over several years now.
Right, Dragonborn said, hello, how you doing? I hope you're doing all right. Thank you very much for joining us as well, Dragonborn. Louis, can you explain what a Stargate is, please? Thank you.
Well, in my version, it's another form of a portal. It's
That train
structure that has connections. You ever see a movie like Stargate movie? It has this one, like I said, the formations.
Ultra dimensional portal.
Ultra dimensional portal. Yeah,
Best way to say it.
Best way to say it, I guess.
Ultra dimensional.
The elders talk about pathways to different realms, different worlds, and these are the starts if you know how to open them up and have the key. And this week I was doing a lot of studying, staying up real late, and I think I found something else. So that's why I'm going back so I can explain it further when I get there. So,
okay. All right, cool. All right then.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder.
Yeah, just quickly going back to that razor blade thing. When I was a teenager, me and a friend tried it. You can actually build your own pyramid. You put a razor blade underneath and it sharpens it. And we tried it and it did work. If you Google it, I'm sure it'll come up somewhere. Pyramid and sharpening razor blade. Weird how science works, really, isn't it? But anyway, sorry for cutting there.
No, thank you, Cole. That's a strange old thing that I remember reading about that, and I thought, I never tried it.
Yeah, me and a friend tried it and it worked. Well, he reckons it worked. He tried it and he says it was sharper than it was yesterday. So I took his
Yeah.
word for it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. No, nearly as sharp as my wit, I suppose. Yeah. That's about.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not that sharp. No.
Virtually no, virtually non-existent. Larry, what have you been up to? What's going on? What's going down, brother?
Not a whole lot. Just been doing some more researching on the DM and other cryptids, and just watching over all the groups, making sure everybody stays in line and don't stir no trouble, and posting a lot of stuff. I try to send you guys stuff, you and Colin,
Yeah, we did.
what
Yeah,
you
the other
might
day.
think would be interesting or something, or share on the cast. Fall is here, so I'll probably start hitting the ground here pretty soon. As soon as I get it all clear from my doctor, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And you're starting a new group, I hear.
Yeah, me and Daniel.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
He's putting a lot of groups up. He's done any really at the moment, which is quite. I think I've joined about 3 in the last month, maybe somewhere around there.
Yeah. But it seems to be. I'm just sort of like I'm not liking the Facebook anymore, really.
No, it's not as good as it used to be.
You know, and I'll just mention my sort of grievance with it a little
Go
bit.
on.
All right, okay. My grievance with it is it's not conducive to people interacting. It's not conducive for that. What it does do is it promotes. It's a great promotion tool for people to pretty much write whatever they want to write. They can write an essay. They can have an introduction, a main story, and a get out a get out clause at the end. And they can pretty much write as much as they want to write when they want to write it. Okay.
Mhm.
Which is fine, but it's very dictatorial because it doesn't allow anyone else to I'll just add Larry up. It doesn't allow other people, okay, this is it. It doesn't allow other people to interact.
Interact. Yeah.
Yeah, and the most you get is you get tons of people on the page. And now and people here will know that when you do content, it's nice to load it up, and to get a response out of people, but there isn't that response out of anyone. Now I think what they should do, if Facebook is watching, I think what they should do is take a leaf out of, and don't scream at me, either TikTok or X. Why is that, Phil? It's like kind of, but the reason I say that is because it's set up in a way, both TikTok and X are set up to the actual algorithm itself is the protagonist. And what I mean by that is that when you go to write a post, I can't bleed my heart out on a post any longer than a finite number of words, which is usually about 2 or 3, 4 sentences at the most. And then that's it. It cuts you out. You can't write any more. But that is a good thing. And I'll tell you why it's a good thing. It's because it does promote, to a certain degree, it promotes people, it promotes communication, it promotes interaction. Yeah. because it's not just a case of one single person writing a whole big essay, slapping it on Facebook, and then everyone really by the end of reading it, just like, if I can be bothered, I'll just press thumbs up. Yeah, I like that. That's all right. But I can't really be bothered to contest that because it's so flipping long. With if you get a smaller, if you're only allowed a smaller amount to write in, then you
And you
can't
read
get
it.
across your see what I mean? You can't get across your full extent of your idea. Think of it as a conversation. We're having a conversation. Now I'm yabbering on and you guys are listening. But at any one time, you guys can interject. No, Phil. Hang on a minute. I disagree totally with you. And it creates a conversation rather than a dictatorial platform, which I think that to a certain degree Facebook is, because it allows too much space for people to put whatever they want, which is great for creators, but for every other person, it's kind of like it doesn't promote interaction as well as X does. Because you've only got a small space to put whatever you want in, you can't get the full extent of the meaning behind that out there. So of course, people read 4 sentences and go, "Hang on a minute," and they either sometimes they get mad at what you said. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, well done, brilliant, excellent." But it actively promotes that interaction because it almost throttles back the amount you can write. Yeah, do you see what I mean? And I think that's kind of like a good thing because that's what these platforms are all about. At the end of the day, they're basically a sounding board for people to not write essays. They're a sounding board for people to think of it like going down, meeting in a pub, meeting in a saloon, and having a chat with a mate. If you listened, I was in there in the saloon talking to you, a pub now, you go, for Christ's sake, shut up, Phil. I can't get a word in edgeways. But I am able on Facebook to yabber on forever or to write whatever I want and put it in your face, which essentially you're putting something in someone's face. So, they have the ownership of it. If something looks like it's if you have graffiti, if someone throws a stone at you, if you catch the stone, that's your stone. You see what I mean? That's your stone. So somebody writes an essay, essentially, that's yours because they put it on a social platform and it's yours because it's in your face. They've cast that stone. That's yours. But what I'm saying is they should really Facebook kind of limit the amount you can write on that so that it generates more active conversation. What do you think to that? Is that a good idea or not?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to narrow it down a bit.
Because you just
Yeah, I
don't get
think
anything, do
No.
you? Louis, your videos, Louis, you put up videos. How much and you go to places that and the mountains where people ordinarily don't get to go. They don't get to go and never probably will. But do you get like lots of interactions from people? Do you get like lots of feedback from people?
I get a couple of likes, but I just basically what I'm doing is just documenting. I mean, I have
Mm.
my phone, and the reason I put it is because my phone has limited storage, so I just put it on Facebook. So I don't have no interactions. I don't have no followings or no. I mean, there's some people that, but you know, I just do it just to make sure I document everything. You and
Mm.
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's basically what I do. And you're right. It's just like, and then when I do something or something is like, people can say what they want, but I'm actually the one doing the walking. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
like most of the
Um,
people that commented or something, it's like they sit there and but they have knowledge that they do all the reading and they do all the videos, but they don't have no working knowledge. So,
Yeah.
or experience, like
Yeah.
paranormal or any kind of cryptid and experiences. Like everything we've been going through, it's personal, live experience. There's things we can't explain, but we get to experience it, and it's something else because once you see certain things, it's hard to go back. You know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just found it with Facebook. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's and it says something. I'll tell you what gets me. A lot of posts from a lot of pages. Yeah, I see a lot of posts, and do you know what the posts say? To the members, if there's any members on here, could you please say hello so that we know you're still there on the
Yeah,
page?
I see that a lot.
I mean, that is a sad state of affairs, isn't it? I mean, that is like kind of, that's knocking on the bedroom door. Are you in or not?
Mhm.
And that's pretty sad, isn't it? That's kind of like, and you might have 2,000-3,000 people on your page, and you have to knock on the door to ask if they're still awake.
Yeah,
It's not good, is it? But really,
It's
it's not good.
Yeah, no. So it's just not good. No. So I do find with it's I've been with X, I haven't done any spaces yet. I've been in the sidelines watching, just really getting a, uh, a, a kind of a gauge on
Feel.
on the direction and the characters playing out on X. But yeah, I will be kind of doing some spaces and seeing how it goes, because what I do like about it, you do get some people on that are very, 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 very interesting and very dynamic. They're sort of like boom, they're straight there, and they're kind of they're involved. They're involved, and they're dynamically, they're kind of enthusiastic is the best word. Enthusiastic. Dragonborn, Phil, what conclusions did you arrive at following your tarot card experiment? Well, I did put it on my video. I'll show you where the video is. Let me get it up. Just goes to show how many people watch my video, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Right.
Now,
Yeah, I'm just having a little look now. Right. Let's have a look. If I can find it. Here we go. Right, I'll get that up. Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to show you now. Okay, because I think it's better than just to show you, really, rather than share screen. Nailed it. Dogman to the cross. Right. I think it's I won't show the whole thing. Don't panic. It's fine. I won't inflict too much pain. Right. Okay. Let's go back to the end. I did say I'd show it at the end. Right then. Here we go. That other feather's down there as well. Okay, so we've got tree upturned. On the other side of tree is the back of the card. We've got bear, ring, key, snake, ship, garden, moth, goat, dog, mountain, fungi, animatax, anchor, chain. This one's upside down. Whip, cat, ruins, scythe, beetle, star, clouds, candle, rider, fish, void. Okay, so there's two which are upside down, and both of those that are upside down have got blanks, funny enough, on the back. Oh, what have we got? Animax. Animax. Tree. Both upside down. Animix. Animix. Animix tree. Right, I'll stop that. Right. Okay. Diddy-biddy-biddy-biddy. Yeah. So, once again, you know, you have to understand that with tarot cards, you have your, you might have a 5-hand tarot placement, but you also have modifier cards which help in reading. So each card has a different definition. You know, a different what's the word? A different definition for it. So it can stand to represent 2 or 3 different things, and it's up to the person to decide, interpret this situation and what you're looking for in it, to adapt that particular definition out of the 3 to what you want. So when somebody says, "Oh, what did you find? Is there any definitive Phil, I did watch it, but I've been to bed since then." Okay. Yeah, so yeah, basically with tarot, it's the same as in a way AI. You have to take from it, you have to give it, first of all, you have to give AI a certain amount, but also you're asking AI for answers. A bit like I said before, like a king, a queen, many years ago, would ask for a seer or a witch or you know, somebody of mysticism. Am I going to win the war? Am I going to how long am I going to live for? How am I going to, you know, they would ask these people in relation to their kingdom, or in relation to a war, in relation to, you know, and we have the same with AI. Why I'm getting to that is because tarot is another divination form, a bit like, if you like, AI, but to give a definitive, right, it is this, is difficult because each card has different representations. For me at the time, it was Maximus. So I would say I would take from that. What I did take from that is the tree being stability and life giving, and also Maximus is inquisitiveness. It's learning, yearning to learn. It's so basically, I'm learning in this part by doing this experiment, to couple together with the tree, which is stability, say. So, you know, I'm learning in a stable manner, or it's telling me that I am learning. You know, you carry on and you will learn. You know, it's all kind of, it's very kind of woo-woo. It is. I get it. It's woo-woo. Because it is open to interpretation. You know, once again, it's very subjective. and you take from it what one chooses to take from it, like a lot of things. So yeah, that answers that question. I hope it does anyway, and hope it was a good sleep. So yeah, so that was kind of cool. Now we went to Cannock Chase, didn't we, Carl?
We did, yes. Again.
Again, yes. I'm going to play some video, guys. Okay, of a particular evening we went out. Okay, let me just get this up. Files, yep. Okay. Right, let me just get it up first of all. Right. Okay. Right, that's good. Excellent. Right now, bear with me. Bear with caller. Right, okay then. Cole, where were we? What were we doing?
Well, we was going down that track, weren't we? Well, we were going down a mountain bike track, weren't we? Going into the woods, going deeper in. Was that one we heading up to? Oh, I can't think what to call it.
Sorry, mate.
Circle.
No, we have to be mindful that there is wild boar in this forest. It was released a number of years ago. That's too good not to, isn't it? Right. Okay, let's get up here, have a look. Remember, if you see anything, that's a train.
Is this the one where we saw the head?
Pardon me, guys. I was on film. I just had a big plate of spaghetti bolognese. Okay. See, that's Colin. Okay. He's quite white. All right, he's lighting up white on the film. So keep a lookout for that. It's recorded. I'll over there. Just over there where the torch was, where my torch is. So lights again. Light shine. So wait. Okay, what it was, we were we'd left where we'd been camping, and last year we sort of took the, if you like, it was the west track. Okay, and it took us round and up a hill.
Yeah.
This time we took the opposite direction, and we went east and followed the track, and then we went off the path and went up this large hill. Very quite high, quite steep. It is used for mountain bikers. You got all different kinds of trails there for mountain bikers to come hurtling down. You've got to watch your step, especially at night. But it's densely wooded, and it's and as it inclines up, the wood doesn't peter off. You know, the trees get thicker as you go up. It's an amazing place. So that's the direction we were going in. We're coming up to a part now where you'll hear Colin. He sees eyes,
Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
So I'll play it and then let him take over, and I'll pause it once he sees. Nothing on this. Nothing on this. Don't you want us going up here? My name's Phil. This is Colin. Just want to communicate. Seen you before. Seen your clan before. I only want to communicate, that's all. Nothing on thermal. Can't pick up anything on thermal, but with the veg, believe it or not, it's still quite warm. No, that. Just want to communicate. I'm going to go up a bit further. Yep. Oh, brilliant.
It's just stuck down again, exactly where my torch is again. So I saw it, won it again, twice.
What did you see, Colin? What did you see?
What did I say? Just a black head, just like a top of a torso head. It was under intelligent control. I don't think it was a deer. It just looked like a head, white eyes, glowing white eyes. And it just slowly, like a robot, it was more robotic, and it just seemed to duck down behind all the bracken. Like when I've had deer, and you've had deer on a night, and they're just they go, they scatter, they're gone. This was just silent, wasn't it? I mean, if you remember, it was just silent. The way it moved, it's silent. We went down there, it had gone, and we saw it again further up, but there was no noise, no movement, no noise, just a head.
Yeah.
I can't get it out of my head. What it was, I can't believe what I saw, and I want to know more. What did I see? It was more your realm, really, but I don't think it's cryptid. It definitely wasn't cryptid.
Sorry, say again. It is cryptid or not?
No, I don't think it was cryptid. I think it was more paranormal, but I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it, Phil. I kept saying to you, I just don't know what to make of it.
Okay. No, it was. I didn't see the eyes. I didn't see those eyes.
Right. No, yeah. Okay.
Okay, right. I'll continue playing it, and then is it? I saw it moving then. I saw it moving. There's something moving over there. I saw it. It's white, but it's almost like floating. Ah, brilliant. That's good. Okay, yeah, I saw a head. Is this the way we came? Oh, it's that way. Yeah. Okay. We got down to the bottom, and let's just close that off. Yeah, we got down to the bottom, didn't we? I'll bring Louis on because he's been waiting patiently. Right. Okay. Sorry, Louis, we lost you there.
Yeah, my apologies. But can I ask a question? After you see it, is there like a gust of wind?
No, I never noticed anything.
No, I didn't
Oh,
get a gust of wind.
Why?
Um,
slight breeze or something like that. It's just what I've learned is like when you can't hear them walking, it's like right, they move with the wind.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. I heard that one.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hadn't. No, thank you for that, Louis. I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I
Been through this for a while. I'm just
now you say it, I don't know. I, I don't think we did, but I can't remember a gust of wind. Can you, Carl?
I can't, but might have been, yeah. I don't know.
if you for further just at the times try to like feel if there's like a slight breeze or something. You can't hear the movements or nothing like that, but it's a lot of it they move with the wind.
Yeah. Right. I'll just mute his microphone. Train's coming again, so I've just muted Larry's microphone. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that for next time and see if it's if I get a gust of breeze, see if that's a thing. Might be a thing. But I don't see why not, I suppose. I know people like obviously with paranormal get cold spots, and that's a thing. I do know that there was there was a couple of accounts that I've read where people have been kind of said they've been possessed by something, and they felt a cold breeze before, as if something's entered them, like a cold breeze. But no, something to watch for. All right, I took some stills from that video and I kind of like worked with them. I'll just take your microphone's still on, Larry, that's good. Yeah, so I'll bring the stills up now. Let me just get those up. I couldn't load them onto this, so I'm having to do it another way. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to share files. Okay. Let's have a look. Right then. That's where the torches were pointing. Okay, can we see that? Can you see that? Oh, hang on. There you go. Right. Can you see that? That's where the torches were pointing that direction. Once again, nighttime pixelation is just an absolute ballsack. It really is pixelation at night. Right. So, let me see if I can't get it down. So we have a few
Is that
few
face?
things which a few things that I spotted which weren't in the trees, then appeared in the trees, in between the trees, and that is this
Yeah, I've been
figure.
seeing a lot of that lately too. We've been encountering stuff like that. Yes, but I just haven't been able to record it because I don't have cameras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
What you been finding, Louis? What have you been finding?
Well, a lot of sometimes paranormal. Just
Definitely looks like some eyes.
yeah, it just I've been lots of faces, lots of doorways.
Ultra normal.
Ultra normal, I guess. He's the scholar. I'm just the prayer.
Yeah, sure.
So we've been encountering a lot of different activity. Just the other night,
Yeah.
camera sent you a voice recording of that. I was actually on the phone with Ted when all that happened.
Okay. So it's just I'm listening still. It's just Basil's kind of like gotten under the bed, and he's pulled most of the cables away with him. So I'm sort of chasing him around with cables at the moment, which is okay. Okay, you're right. You settled. No, not really. Okay, just settle down, Baz. Right. Okay. What I will do is I will bring up another photo that I did. Right. See, you get some strange old. And there was. It almost like seemed that you have to remember that this is within about. I was running on 50. No, I was running on 1080p, 30 frames per second, because it was nighttime, and so there's only about 4 frames that I got to take photos from, and each one of those 4 frames, I saw a different aspect of this figure. Yeah, if it makes sense. So yeah, I got this, which is quite strange. It almost looks here like there's a separate figure, like a person here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, right. Yeah, and I'll play that in a bit. That was one of Colin's little jokes. That was. Bless him. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's that. Let me do you want to see Colin's joke? Would you like to see?
No,
Sure.
You would,
it
wouldn't
was, just,
you?
it was just Phil trying to put a trail camera up.
Miserably failing to put a trail camera up. Right. Right. This is how not to put up a trail camera, guys. All right. But I blame the tree. It
This
was
is
my.
Phil. We're putting the camera 2 up. In May, this is where we had the entity. We didn't see it at first until we played the video back, but there was a dark entity figure come sort of like to our left, I think it was, and was hopefully going to try and catch something on the trail cam here. So Phil's just trying to figure out what tree to put it on. Which tree you're using, Phil? Here we go. I mean, I know it didn't show it on camera, but it's getting really dark because of the camera. Good quality camera on this. On the phone, sorry. That's what I'm using to record. But anyway, this is our second trail camera today. We put
Now, right, okay. The reason why I'm in that wood while we put a trail camera up is because we took last year a video in that exact same wood, and in that exact same wood, we found we found ourselves being followed. Had a strong sense of being followed, and my lighting failed. I changed my light out, put the light back on, and there was a shadow of a figure. But listen, when I say shadow, it wasn't me. It was a standalone dark figure. And my light, it was stopping my light. And I've never known a shadow to stop light. It would go through, it will disappear, the shadow will, because there's light, obviously. So, but this was solid in front of me. Colin was a ways down the path, so he wasn't behind me shining a light on me, so it wasn't me. So because of that, we decided, do you know what? Let's go back to that creepy dark old wood and put a trail cam up. So here we go.
2 up yesterday. Checked them this morning, nothing. So we're putting 2 more up. And hopefully get something on these trail cameras. Which way are you going to face it, Phil? Towards this track?
No. Something in these woods here.
Right, you're facing it into the woods.
Yeah.
Fair comment?
one for the edit.
Yeah, I'll keep that in because you. I'm going to keep that in because you're useless.
Yeah, sorry. I've done this before. Yeah, that's it.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, true professionals, you know. Honestly.
This is what I have to deal with. You only two colours there, Phil. This is what I have to deal with.
Brilliant. Never get bored of that.
Yeah, true professionals, you know. Honestly.
Professional. I don't even know how to spell it. Never mind, do it.
I'm not sure what.
No.
I say we, but just because I dropped it. No, come on. Did that take
Larry, is
Come
that
out
how
with
you
a
put
call,
your
yeah,
trail
I'm a
cam up?
professional. Come out with me one night. Yeah, okay, Phil.
the tree?
Yeah, it's a tree. Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Did that take it all the way back here? Right?
It
Yeah.
was very mossy, that tree, very mossy.
Good tradesmen always blame themselves, don't they?
Mossy. Very, very mossy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Bless
very
you.
mossy. Anyway, yeah, we do know what we're doing.
Who's we?
Yeah.
You strapped so big.
Tree, right, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
At last.
Did you get anything on them trail cameras, Phil?
I did.
No. What?
Yes, I did. I
What?
haven't, I haven't processed it yet.
Okay.
But you know, by processing, I mean I haven't gone through it
No.
to highlight anything. But from what I've seen in raw footage, yeah, there's something in that woods. There was something. So I'm going to go through it, highlight it, make it a bit easier. I don't use AI, as everyone knows. I don't use AI. What I do is filters and stuff and contrast. I alter that. So yeah, that was one thing, and I'll just bring up the files because I want to show you. Something there. Right, I don't know if I showed this one. Right, that was between the woods as well as between those trees that appeared in frame.
What was ahead?
Yes, in
Right.
frame 2. That also appeared. As I say, it's only been 4 frames, and this entered frame 2 into frame 3. I'll show you frame 3 as well. Hang on.
You know, when we was walking back after going back to the tent, I had a feeling that we was being followed, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Definitely being
Yeah.
followed.
yeah. But that to me looks like a nose, eyes, and that wasn't there in the previous frame.
Right, can you give it up, Phil?
So previous frame, yep, I can get it up if you want that one. Hang on.
Please.
I'll just Yep,
Because
no
we can't
worries.
see anything here.
I'll get that up. Let's have a look. Because I remembered them. It's getting it bigger. Okay. So this, oh, hang on a minute. This here is where you saw that beastie, and there's nothing there.
No, it's coming up on our screens, Phil.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. Here is where that
Right.
beastie was, but now
Okay.
there's nothing there.
Can you look up to a little bit to the right a little bit? It looks like a face figure with horns right between the 2 trees.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I said to Colin. Yeah, it does. It looks
Yeah.
like it's almost like it's made of smoke or something. Yeah.
I remember right before I saw something
Yeah.
like that before we saw the angels. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and there was nothing that wasn't there before. Once again, let's have a look. Let's see if I can get it up. Yeah, that's it. So this one, there was nothing there, and then in the following one, it was there.
Right there in yeah, but to the right in the middle, a little bit to the
In the
top.
middle, Phil.
There,
There.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd, isn't it? It's like kind of, I don't know. It's obviously that, you know, to me, there was nothing there, and there is something there, and there was. It may have been a few entities. It may not have just been one. It might have been a few. You know, but there was something. I got the feeling there was something down there, Cole.
Well, I definitely 100% I saw something twice. It showed itself. It moved, but there was no noise. And
Yeah.
as soon as I got my light on it, which was really bright, it just didn't like it, and it just slowly sank. Didn't fly off. It just sank, then moved. You seem to see it move.
Mm.
Do you follow that?
Yeah, no, I do. There was something in between those trees. The video I will bring out soon. I'm gonna run it through a bit more processing and try and up process it to at least 4K if I can. If I can do that, and I'll adjust the lighting as well. Yeah, I've got. We went also to in Cannock Chase. There's something called the German cemetery. It's quite a large cemetery with German POWs. Oh, this I'll show you that in a minute. This was something that Dawn sent me. This was basically in the same area. We were in the same area, but she spotted this, and I found it very interesting.
Oh, wow.
We've got this entity, looks like ears and a face here, and a leg, and this.
That's
as
what I
well.
was seeing. That second one with the eyes, real bright white eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
it seemed more robotic, but obviously it wasn't. But I don't know. I can't explain it. I've never seen anything like it in all the years I've been out.
Mm.
It was so weird. It's just an head.
Yeah. That was a weird night. I must admit, it was a weird night. Yeah, she sent some other photos of us in the right now. I'll play a little video of, first of all, the German cemetery. Let's have a look. I have got okay. We were with a guy who was taking us around, a guide called Keith Ashton, a really lovely guy, part of the Janu group, Janu forum on Facebook. Cool group. Okay. They're basically Bigfooters, but they call them Janu. You know, because that's what they prefer to be called. They don't like being called Bigfoot. But so he's a member of that. I'm also a member of the group. There's a strict criteria to get in, but once you're in, it is a good group. And I shall mention the comment because I posted my post. I'll go through that, and I think it was a bit of mix up of communication, but I shall clear that up if we've got enough time. Hopefully we will have. Right, I'll just play this. This is at the German War Memorial, not memorial, it's a cemetery. Now these German POWs are buried like 4 on each side of those graves. There's 4 soldiers to each grave, if you like, one on top of another. Bless their hearts. But because at the end of the day, all right, they were Germans, they were enemy, but they were also doing their job to a certain degree. You know, they were doing their job. You get some real particularly nasty ones, but you know, I'll play this. That was Keith telling us a little story about the place. Can you
Getting
see
nothing.
this, guys?
No, nothing. There's no
Right,
uphill.
hold on. Hold on. Let me just get this up. Right then, hold on. Right. Just one moment. Okay, I'll tell you why. Let me just get this up. Ba-dee. Bear with. Okay, here we go.
This is the German war cemetery on Cannock.
It's going to
There are
disappear.
lots of sightings of Dogman. Other cryptids have been seen on here. Now, the cross behind me, right, is where the Dogman was seen, right? And the story goes, a family came over and they was actually looking at the war graves and trying to find a relative. And a young girl was with them. And I reckon this young girl, right, was being beckoned by a Dogman behind the cross, right, to actually go into the wooded area of Cannock Chase. Now, they've seen it, but this young lad seen it. And he went and got hold of this girl and brought her back, right, out of harm's way. But a lot of sightings have actually been seen over the back and over the side where a Dogman has been seen watching everybody in the wooded areas. We do get Bigfoot over here as well. So it's a very interesting place.
It is indeed.
Your voice cut out, Phil.
Call and go.
Phil, there's no voice. Can you hear him?
Yep. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah. No. Had a bit of a technical with Colin, I think, and my mic at the same time. But yeah, he should be back. He should be back. I think it's just his. Let me just check. Yeah, he's just off, so he'll come back on again in a little bit. I think he'll reconnect on the same link. I hope. If he's still looking. So yeah, that's good. See, but that was asleep. He could well be asleep. Ready Steady Retro said there's also lots of Italian soldiers there as well as other nationalities. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I didn't know. Ah. Hello, Cole, you back?
Yeah, sorry.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Yep.
Just need to. Have you got your camera on?
Yeah, it is on, is it? Is it? It says on there, it's on.
No,
Okay.
can't see you.
Not really.
Yeah.
Weird. It's on.
Yeah, can't see you. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
did that
turn
come
the
on?
camera off, actually. Turn the camera off.
Is that on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on. You're on. You're okay.
It says it's weird. I don't know. Something's going on, Phil. So sorry. Yeah. All right. I'm back.
It's all right. Oh, these things happen. My mic was off as well, but not a problem. That's okay. We shall persevere. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
I
okay.
put,
I'm glad
Keith-
you're back on anyway, Cole, because I'm going to show a little bit about the German cemetery. By the side of it is woodland, and this
Yeah.
wooded area has got lots of structures, and it's also got a very weird kind of breakdancing entity. Let me show you. 1 minute. Just want to get your opinion on this. Okay, I need to get it up. 1 minute. Hold on. Right.
There's been a lot of reports out of that wood.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right then, that's on. I should bring this on now. Okay, here we go. Share this tab instead. Yep, there we go. Right then. Okay. This is the wood. Very strange. Lots of Dogman sightings here as well. I did see a because while I was with Keith, he told me about the shimmer. And the shimmer is like something where, like the shimmer you get on a hot road, and it's kind of like you can see the road, but it sort of shimmers away. And I saw that. I saw that shimmer between two trees. And Keith said, that's the Janu, kind of like coming through. That's the Janu sort of showing themselves. Colin couldn't see it, but I did see
Yeah.
that. I did see that, which was that was a first for me. So that was brilliant. But I'll play this and see what you think of this strange creature doing a breakdance. Did you ever make structures like this as a kid? Come into the wood and make them? You didn't.
Not like. Well, even that one's going to take a few hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've just videoed that and wired it next to some.
I've seen those before. That hole in the ground. They're usually covered up by branches over the top and leaves. And anything steps in it, it goes down at ankle height, almost like a trap. Ian's seen them as well. Yeah.
Not a false bottom, is it?
Don't know. I didn't bother. I didn't think to step in it.
Where's
Yeah,
the
it'd be
boat
so.
with the stick?
Wouldn't it be?
Where's
Yeah,
the
it'd
boat
be
with
so.
the stick?
Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't
Where's
Yeah,
the
it'd
boat
be
with
so.
the stick?
Wouldn't it be?
Brilliant.
Absolutely. But I never get bored of that either.
That
Honestly,
was
I'll
You
be
was wishing,
playing
weren't you, Phil?
that. That's just class. Absolute class. Right. I'm going to show you this. I also went out to another wood called Jackaroo. Because I think I've showed most of the other one. Right, went to in Cannock Chase. There's a part which is called Jackaroo, very haunted and very cryptid infested as well. Lots of things sighted there. There's been accounts of like dolls placed hanging in trees as well. I didn't see any of those, but on the way back from my walk out in these woods, I had a bit of a feeling, and I thought, oh, and I don't particularly like open areas anyway when it comes to Dogman and Dogman entities. I like it when it's like more close in, a thicker wood than more open spaces. I don't like the open plains, if you like. But I had to go across this like open space, and I'll play it for you and see. Let's have a look. Right, hold on. Let me just come back off that, and I've got to share the screen. Okay. Right. We've still got more wood to go for. I forgot about this one. Yeah, we did come quite a way, actually. We did. Yeah. Came more of a way than I thought we did. Oh, that's where the big tall trees were. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually like this bit because it's quite open. I prefer it when it's a bit more closer, tight. The big open spaces are a bit more a bit vulnerable. Right, hold on a minute. I'll get my big torch out. said the actress to the bishop. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to focus in a bit. I was streaming live. Straight up. Hold on. That night. Nearly there. Nearly there. I'll put all these in the description links so you can see the whole. See anything? Let me know in the comments. What the hell is that? It's not moving though. Did that move? Is that moved? Is that okay? Right. So, I thought I spotted something. It was black, jet black fur, and you could see two eyes. On the live stream, you could see it because this is perspective. I had my live stream camera facing slightly away. Okay, as you saw my camera that I was live streaming on my phone. The perspective we're getting is from a camera which is attached to my chest here. Okay, so you got sort of, it's quite cool because you got a perspective of the phone live streaming and what I was capturing, and also of the area in which I saw this thing. So I took a few stills from it and enhanced them a little bit. Okay, if I can get them up. Let's have a look. Right. Downloads, yep, okay, and that one, and I'll just put them up now. Thank you for waiting, caller. Right. Okay, right, so Jackaroo. Okay, right, once again, talking this area here. Okay. And you can see on the phone the area that is pointing at is very, very like a dark body, if you like, and I was pointing it over to this area here. It doesn't look far away, but it was. Sorry?
I may as well add that while I was listening on to your live stream, I heard growling, which I commented to you, personally at the same time. I heard a growl.
Yeah, you said, yeah, because didn't Keith hear the same?
The volume made up.
Right. I think Keith said the same, didn't he?
Yeah, possible. Yeah.
I'm sure it was you and Keith that heard growling.
Yeah, like I say, I contacted you to say, look, there's a growl, Phil, at the exact same time as you spotted it. If you listen to your audio.
See, and that was what I was sort of getting. And on my phone, I couldn't remember. I can't see my chest camera. It's only afterwards when I sort of have a look at the SD card to see what I found. But from this angle over to here, yeah, I managed to get that, which you can see on the live stream, which would have been over here towards the back of this bush, so the furthest bush away, which was just sort of like a bit odd, really. Oh, in the same woods, I also got like a girl's voice. But I heard that saying hello or help me. Afterwards, so I could even say clearly hello, a young girl's voice, and then help me. And I turned around and then I switched the lights off completely because I thought with paranormal, sometimes it's really cool to sort of allow them to come closer, and maybe the lights, they don't like the lights, so just turn the lights off completely and just
Have
stand
you
there in the
tried,
dark
have
and
you
wait
tried
until
red
they
light?
come towards you. Huh?
Have you tried red lighting?
Yeah, I do use red light. Yeah, I do use red light. I use it summertime especially because it stops a lot of the bugs from coming closer. It doesn't attract the bugs so much. In this particular case, I didn't use red light because it's great. Um, it's great for close up. The red light I've got is great for close up, but not distance. It kind of like goes. The darkness swallows it up really quickly. So, and to be honest, it was a spooky word. So, even I get frightened in some of these places. So I whacked on the main. You know, but yeah, I'll put the links in the bottom anyway, and have a look and see what you guys think as well. And yeah, it's just it's just an odd place, and I think it's good for us to. Now, people often say, "Oh, Phil, I wouldn't go to these places." It's I wouldn't do that. I feel, and the reason that I do it, and the reason that I go into sort of dark woods and places, is because you have to level the ground a little bit. You have to make it even Stevens with these entities. And you have to allow them to see you, see that you're pure at heart. If you believe in Jesus Christ and you go in with an open heart, open mind, you will see something. They will come closer. And that's the whole point of what I believe we're all here trying to do. We're trying to, in our own way, gain contact, find some meaning behind the absurdity of what we see, find some meaning behind it. And sometimes you just, being behind a keyboard or being in a studio or being daytime walks just don't cut it. They don't cut it. You have to level the playing field and get out there. Of course, there's risks and you have to take precautions. I'm not saying it's for everybody, definitely not. I do it, and it's my choice to do it, and I do it because I want to know. I want to, if I can end up communicating, in a coherent manner with entities, I will do. I will do.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Like on my experience, this is I folklore. The scariest is when I do go into places like that is because when people experience it and it gets more intense, it's like it's protecting something special, sacred, and it it maybe there's a message there or something there to protect God's children. I mean, this is the way all my travels is. Everywhere I go, that's really haunted or folklore or anything like that that has any kind of story is I tend to go in there, and before I go in there I pray for the day, before I start climbing, and ask permission, and I always find something special, and hopes that I find that one thing that could help change something. So that's why I keep doing it.
Mm.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that's that's you're quite right, and I think and this sort of I as well just sort of mention it now. It's one of these things where I see that Panthers come up with Janu question mark. Okay, right. Yeah. Well, what I'll do, let me have a look. All right, I'm going to get something up and see. Facebook. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay, right. Now, with the right, let's take this off. Boom, boom, boom. Right, and this one off. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Okay. With the this is the Janu group. Great group. Okay. Nice people. Lovely people. Keith Ashton's one of them. It's run by Gordon Dodds. And it's a great group. And what they believe is originally I interviewed Matthew Dr. J, Matthew A. Johnson, and he started the groups and Camp Janu. Now, the name Janu is something that, let's say, Bigfoot wanted to be known as. They don't want to be known as Bigfoot. They want to be known as Janu. That's their name. That's their real name. Okay. And this is what I'm quoting, okay, from the group and what I've been told. And they were entities which came through. Their planet was dying, and they came through to ours, and they're here to help, and they're here to protect. So Bigfoot, or they like to be called Janu, that's what they're here for. Okay. And lots of people in the group have seen them. Lots of people in the group if I say converse, I mean it on multi levels. Converse not just verbally. They can hear the Janu. They see this shimmer, which is the Janu appearing. Okay. And that's what the Janu is about, Panther. Okay, that's what they're about. It goes a lot deeper. There's a whole big, there's a whole big account of them. I did an interview with Matthew Johnson, which you can see, and also with Gordon Dodds, which you can see on my channel. Both great interviews. And it will give you some background to it as well. Anyway, I posted, all right, and this is where a bit of confusion comes in. All right, now I got peed off. All right, and the reason I got peed off, people, is because I spent an awful long time with a lot of issues organising at Cannock Chase to do a one-off experiment. And this one-off experiment was going to be between Daniel Williams' team with Cindy and Joy to see if we could get any communication over a distance. That was it. Now, I tip my hat to the American teams. They didn't let us down one bit, but the UK teams, I must admit, for reasons which was above out of their control, I guess. But I figured that because of the time difference, we had to do our side of things very early in the morning. We're talking to around the devil's hour, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, around those hours, because of the time difference. Okay, because they're on the West Coast, so it's 8 hours. So it's asking somebody to go into the woods at that time in the morning is a big ask. I get it. But if you can't do it, or you don't want to do it, from the get-go, let us know. Yeah. And it kind of peed me off a bit because it wasn't from the get-go. It was like a couple of days before the experiment that people couldn't go. And I was tearing what hair I had out because it didn't give me enough chance to get anyone else organized. So it basically blew out the experiment. It blew out the American groups, which Daniel, Cindy, Joy very understandable, and you know, they were great about it. They were really great about it. I think Cindy bought an outside toilet, especially for the occasion. But you know, and I'm really sorry about that. Keep hold of it anyway. Keep hold of it. So yeah, it was just, it's not a case. Things happen where you have to cancel things. But like I say, it didn't give me enough time. 2 days, 3 days before is not really enough time. It's just not enough time. And I kind of like done a lot of preparation. I've done a project proposal. I kind of wrote all this gumph out, you know, of what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it. And it's another nail, in my opinion, on Facebook's coffin for me, because a lot of times people in the groups, and I say groups, I'm not being specific, say they want to do stuff, say that they're up for it, say they're, and I've had it before. They say they want to do it, but do they step through that door into the dark room? No. Do they step into that cellar? No, they won't do it. So I kind of, you know, if they won't do that, then they're not prepared to take that extra, to find out, to explore, to go that extra mile, then I'm just not really that interested. I won't, you know, it's just not worth my while. It's just not, because I'm in it. That's why I said to people, and I wrote a post and I said, look, I'm not the investigator you need. I'm not the researcher you need for your groups. I'm the wrong person. Totally. Yeah. You need researchers which are different, which are tailored for your groups. Because I've tried and nobody wants to go that extra mile with us. So, and that's fine. But I kind of like, that's why I'm sort of like stepping away a bit from Facebook, because there's a lot of people on Facebook which are great. Okay. And they're good researchers and they're great. A lot of groups are great. It's just that I'm the wrong person for it. I'm not the right person. I'm not the right researcher for you guys, and I'm not the right investigator for you guys. I'm no expert. I'm just an observer. I'm just like a lot of people on now, like Louis, like with Larry and with Colin. We're just traveling through a unmarked path that we don't know, that is scary, it is sketchy, but we have to walk that path.
True. You know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I stepped back, and I wrote a post, and I'll be quick about it. I wrote to clarify, I have come to understand that this platform, Facebook, has far better researchers and shows that I can offer for this platform. My research and investigations are pointing me in a different direction. That's the direction. Yeah. So I will still be on YouTube as a primary and engaging more on X, Twitter. I will drop announcements on Facebook for lives and events, but I won't be actively posting or interacting here. I need to spend time wisely researching, and finishing the book. I want to get the book out before next year. It's quite important because next year is quite a pivotal year, 2026. I think Kyle, who's with Louis, will understand about when I say it's a pivotal year, 2026. He'll be nodding. I know he will.
Oh, for certain.
What was that?
I will drop announcements on Facebook for lives and events, but I won't actually pay the book. But this is not a pity party, so no dribbling comments, please. Wasn't being mean. It's just, you know, it's something that I've got to do. So it's just, you know, It's a logical progression for me. It's easy to get bogged down in the constant round of regurgitated ideas and theories that turns into a circus show here. This was a standalone post on my profile that I shared with groups that I respected. This is no dig at any particular group. Okay. So if you got this post on your page, it's because I respect your page. So I've done it the privilege of putting this post up to say why I wasn't going to be so active on it. So that's where I think a lot of the confusion comes from. When I say regurgitated ideas and theories and turns into a circus show here, I mean generally, if you go onto Facebook home page and you look at the stuff that comes up, it is regurgitated. It is stuff off posts taken once again off TikTok, off X, off this platform, of that. And just I've seen posts which I saw 2 years ago, and they've been brought up again, given value again, the same posts. When I say it's a circus, we keep getting shows and we keep listening to shows where they're talking about the same things over and over and over again. I don't know about you guys, but you know, it kind of I'm as guilty of it in the past. I am as guilty of it in the past, but I don't want it to be what I serve up here anymore. I don't want it to be that. I really want to push the boundaries, and I want to kind of. That's why I keep saying this is all connected. There's an origin to this, and I want to get to that origin. If it means me going out in the dark, I will go out in the dark.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I got to go out there without lights, you know.
Yeah.
And then right now we're gonna go get some special sleeping bags because I ain't got a tent and it's gonna get real cold tonight.
Get cold up.
And I gotta go to a certain spot that has a lot of folklore. So I'm gonna be out there by myself, you know, and everybody be at their own little deal. But luckily, we'll have a base camp if there's an emergency. But it's something we got to do.
Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, you just have to, because you know you've got to push the boundaries. You've got to kind of get out there, so that it's like with Colin and myself that night. We went out, didn't we, Cole?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, danger's real. Fear's a choice, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Exactly. But I'm pleased we did it because,
you
know,
we tried to do it. We tried to come up with a situation, didn't we, for the experiment? But we just couldn't do it with two of us.
Couldn't do it, not safely with two of us. No, we couldn't.
I was trying all sorts of ideas, but it just wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't. And it really paid me off because I was like, damn, you know, because you just don't know what's involved. It takes so much to try and get everybody.
You put loads of work into that.
Yeah, I must admit it did pay me off, Cole. So, you know, and I wrote on my post, I'm going back to basic research and doing my show, Friday Night Files, my way, less show, more content. If this means quality, less quantity, I will cut back on weekly, and only when there is something worth discussing will it then be discussed, which I think is right. If pages could take me down from being a moderator or expert on their groups, it would be good to save all the notifications I get. And also, do you know what? I'm really not the expert. I'm really not the researcher that you need, in my opinion. I'm not. There's plenty better on Facebook, plenty better.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you might feel that way, but you're the brother I needed. So You're cool.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. That's God bless you. That's very, very lovely of you to say. That's very lovely of you to say. And always here for you. Always here for you. You know that. You know, all of you. You know. But you know, and I said the community has been lovely, and I'm still going to be active on YouTube and X, and you will see posts here for upcoming shows and events. Thank you all for your time. Now, I'm not going to show some of the comments that the members on Janu, because it's not fair showing comments to the post, because I think they got the wrong end of the stick and they're not here to defend themselves. So I'm not going to show the comments or discuss the comments, but I think they did get the wrong end of the stick. So please, you know, my apologies if you did. Okay. Sometimes it's very easy, like with texting, it's very easy to misread it. It is, isn't it? It's sort of like very easy. So my apologies if you did, but that wasn't my intention. Okay. But anytime you want to come on a show and discuss it, we can. Okay. That's okay. But yeah. It is now 1:52. Is it okay? Listen, Louis, I'm going to say cheerio, if that's okay. I'm going to kick you off. I love you, brother. I truly do. You're a man of God. And I love you.
I got some ground to cover, and I gotta pack real quick, and like I said, I gotta go get the equipment, you know, that special sleeping bag, and because I'm gonna be moving.
All right.
Well,
just be careful out there, Louis.
I will. Y'all have a blessed day. All right.
All right. Blessings to you. Okay. Cutting
Off
off. I usually do that. Larry, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
Not a problem, Phil. You guys have a blessed day and a great weekend. Keep on doing what you're doing. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And God bless you. Bye-bye. Hey, Cole, just us two.
Just us.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll spin it round because you got the comments. I'm going to spin it round that way. Yeah, you go. Yeah, there you go. Right. Right. Friday Night Files is and has been quite a rocky road because sometimes it's been it's always hard work. Don't ever think that it's easy. It's really not, because you do have to research an awful lot for this. So, and it takes about 2 to 3 days for me to actually research and gather together material, gather together videos, put them up, edit them, so that they're in a presentable manner. And I just want to thank Colin very, 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 very much for coming on as a co-host. It's not been easy for him. And I truly, from my heart, brother, I want to say thank you.
Well, I feel like I've let you down, Phil. So I've not been absolutely brilliant on here. And I do apologise, but I appreciate the time being on here.
You're welcome, man. And you're welcome anytime, you know that.
Yeah, we discussed it. I'm leaving the show. I can't put a lot of research into this show. I'd like to, but I've got my own stuff to do. I've discussed it with Phil, and it is causing me problems. And sometimes I forget things, and I think it's sheer stress of things that I'm doing, especially on my own. So I've decided to call it a day. But what we decided, Phil, that if you have any special events or get any real cryptids that you really want to discuss, then I'm here and I'm coming back on, you know.
Yes.
Maybe the odd show here and there. Yeah. So I ain't gone for good. I've just been missing a few weeks here and there, then coming back on and disappearing again. So, but I'm going to start concentrating on more of my stuff than Phil's. But when I do come on, I'll have a lot more information for you, really, and things to discuss and argue about. Really, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
opinions and arguments, and well, not arguments, but just different opinions and how things work and why and who and what. That's what it's all about. I know we've discussed where I was at Cannock. I mean, it was just a heartbreak for you, and I could see it in you. And I mean, I did 3 days, then I said I've got because I had a leaking tent, which I've got to add. It's gone into the skip in the sky. It has, yes. I swear, I took it to work, and we have a skip there, and that's where it went. So I got rid of that tent. So I cut my Cannock chase a bit short because we did have bad weather, but I'd still felt like I let you down, Phil, even though I was there for the full duration. If it would have gone forward, I would have stayed there all the way.
Do you know you've been a staunch friend, and I know you would have stayed the distance. You would have done. You've been a staunch friend, and if I was going to go out with anyone, I'd like to go out again with you.
Well, we are planning somewhere next year, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch this space. We are going to I'm going to be getting a new tent, and we'll be taking it and pitching it up in some woods and investigating again.
Yes, indeed.
Me and Mr. Cobble, and just film you again putting up your trail cameras.
Yeah,
it's just worth it watching that.
And you and your break dancing in the wood. That was brilliant. That was honestly, it's got to be.
It was a great woods that on it next to the cemetery. Them structures. I mean, I've put it up on my Facebook. Them structures.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of them. I mean, I have seen structures over the years, obviously, and you have. But that was really impressive. I can't see it being kids. It may be possible. I can't see it being. Was it who mentioned the Army cadets? Was it you or somebody else? I can't remember now. If it was them, they would took it down after. If it was done as an exercise, they would have took it apart when they finished. They would have cleared the area, and that was it. But I don't know.
Yeah, the Army Cadet Force. The Army Cadet Force do make structures. They do make structures.
They do. Yes,
take them down. They leave no trace.
Yeah. In Dolby Forest, I've come across Army cadets in Dolby Forest years ago, and they was telling me, they do clear up, which is fair comment. It was great. Yeah. We did meet well, you did, didn't you, in the cemetery? I'd love to get him on, and you would love to get him on. Yeah, we did meet a gentleman, which is Phil's area, really. You need to sort of like tell him about it. I can't tell him, but what an amazing guy! What he was telling you. Turn your camera off, and I'll tell you.
Yes, I know. I know. Yeah,
it'd have been good on your show.
But at least we were there. At least we witnessed it, and it's in here.
Yeah.
So it won't be forgotten.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I can't wait for the next adventure, to be honest. But I just feel sorry for you that you've put so much effort into this, and the money that we've put. I mean, you've alone. I mean, me, what, £200 for that, the trip, the gear that I've bought. Just to try to make it work, and it's
yeah,
it's a shame, really.
It is a shame, it gave me a new perspective how and this goes for paranormal and it goes for cryptid, but it gave me a new perspective, really, just how serious some people take it, and how seriously it is taken.
Yes.
So it was a bit of an eye opener. So that's great. That's okay though, because I shall tailor our investigations accordingly. And I'll do a lot more. If need be, solo or just with you. And stuff like that. Really.
Yeah, you know where I am. You can come up here and stay. You're always welcome.
Yeah,
but what we discussed, we'll go to them woods and we'll camp out and investigate.
I think so.
I think it's worth it.
From everybody, I just want to say from everyone, you've been exceptionally funny and informative co-host, and you'll be sadly missed. You really will.
Well, I really appreciate that. I don't think I will be. I know I'm informative, and I'll watch a load of stuff, and I've got that much stuff in my head. You can't remember it all, can you, Phil? It's trying to recall it all. I do have problems, but yeah, I really do appreciate you coming on, having me on your show. Sorry, and I like, thanks to Roxy and Dawn and Kate. They've been brilliant, and I've met and I've had and I've got so many new friends because of the show, and it's opened a lot more doors for me as well, which I do really appreciate. That happening to me. So yeah, I'm going to miss the show, but I will be back.
You will.
I will.
Yeah.
Won't
You
be
will,
on
like a headache, like a flipping headache. You'll be back.
I will be back. But I'm going to. I've decided to do me Globe Cryptids. I was going to stop at number 5, but I've had quite a lot of messages, and one guy, I won't say his name just in case. What he put in a message, and I nearly started crying. So I thought, wait, that's it. I'm going to make some more. So that's what I'm going to do, and some other stuff, which we'll find out. Anyway, thank you, Phil, and thank you, everybody. And I'm sorry I've droned on a bit.
No worries. Take care, mate. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
God bless. Right. And I shall say goodbye for myself as well. And thank you for watching. It's been a bit of an unusual show, but thank you. I truly want to say thank you for all of you people out there that have been watching the show and putting up with myself. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. All right. God bless you. And I'll, I think, yeah, Roxy's up now. Hello. Your microphone. Hold on. Your microphone.
Funny, I'm unmuted. I'm back. It was very emotional, actually. The chat. I'm really thankful for Colin, and I'm going to miss him on a regular basis. So they're already looking forward to him coming back. Yeah, it's quite sad, really. But you have to do what you have to do, don't you? And sometimes regrouping, recovering, and coming back better is what's needed.
But, just when you said,
with all
when you said he's coming back, when you said he's coming back,
with all the effort that went on and all the prep that went on for months behind the scene, including when we were away on holiday, Sore Point, but it was non-stop, wasn't it, of that final week?
I apologise. I apologise to you as well, Roxy.
No, you don't have to apologise.
I wasn't the easiest to live with at the time, because if you can imagine, there was so many people trying to coordinate together and trying to coordinate the different time zones and trying to coordinate everyone so that they would meet at the right time and we could get like kind of the right footage, and it was awful.
No, that's not what I meant. Not from my point of view, which was actually truly awful to be in my shoes at that time. But no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, from your point of view, honestly, heartbreaking. And everyone in the chat feels that way as well. It's, because you did work so hard, but hopefully moving on, something else will come up, and it'll work out and it'll be good. And I look forward to you going away with Colin again next year in his shiny new tent. So we can
yeah.
So everyone. So I don't know what you've got planned, what you've got coming up in the immediate future. I don't know what you're going to be doing and when you're going to be back on, but
What, me, you mean?
Yes, you.
Oh right, yeah. Oh no. I've got right. Well, it's all a big thing with the Free Eye Atlas and these other objects coming over. That people have seen. So I've been digging around and listening. I've been listening, digging around, getting details. I've been going on to academia websites that I use as well, and yeah, I've got information, and the information is it correlates very strongly to uh, 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 what I believe Free Eye Atlas could be. Now you have to understand that there's been since its arrival, there's been lots of geomagnetic anomalies that have happened on Earth. There's been a lot more severe tectonic plate movements. There's been a lot more earthquakes in Venezuela and things like that going on in Japan. I think it was 7.6 in Japan, that one. But it also seems to be pulling something, and from the sun. It seems to have a correlation. It seems to have a partnership with the sun. It seems to be interacting with it. We've had an awful lot of flares, and the flares always seem to be in the direction that the Free Eye Atlas is coming in. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit more of a deeper dive on that at some point, and also going back to the roots, Dogman. I'm going to be doing a few stories on werewolves and dogmen, and stuff hopefully you haven't heard before. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing soon.
Interesting. Yes.
Good.
Lovely.
Well, are we done?
We are done. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to the girls, Kate and Dawn. Brilliant. Thanks very much, ladies. And hopefully I'll see you when we come back with the next Friday Night Files. Thanks to Colin, and yeah, I hope to see what you're going to do next. So have a brilliant weekend, people. Let's get out and do some stuff outside and get into those woods before it gets too cold and horrible and muddy, and have some fun. Okay, all right then. Have a brilliant one. Bye.